First run of 2025 through New York City. Goal for this year is 1,000 miles. So we're starting off right. It's a nice day for running. And I never ran here before. It's pretty cool. Currently on mile 4 of to be determined for how far we're going. But it's a sick view of New York City from Central Park. First time running here, it's so much fun. Last mile of the day. On mile 5 right now, gonna hit 6 total. Call it a day. There's a deer. Deer crossing the field. Feels like 14 degrees outside, but it is very pretty, so that's worth something. Found the trail where the deer have been crossing the road. There's like a couple light poles up there, but otherwise there's no real landmarks to make it feel like you're making any progress. But the views are sick, that's for sure. Just finished mile 3, I wanted to stop and get a view of the moon. Sick. Quick reminder, the ice is slippery when you're running. I've had a goal of running every street in my hometown just as a fun little side project. And today is gonna be the last day of the runs where I finish every street. So I'm gonna document it, show you a little bit of the clips of the town, and then show you all the apps I use to make it happen. All right, starting off the run, here's our movie theater. And I'm not really sure how many miles I have left to finish this, but I'm guessing I can do it in under 5, probably. I'll let you know at the end. It's a beautiful day though. It's been super cold. So it's nice that it's 30 and sunny today. Here's our courthouse. This has been a really fun project, just a fun goal that I set for myself to run all these streets because I grew up here. But just doing this, I've seen a lot of places I didn't even know existed. And it's funny because it's not like it's a big town by any means. It's only like 3,000 people. I'm gonna try and do this last one pretty fast. That's a tempo run. So if I'm short on breath, sorry. Although this has been a fun little challenge, and the map is gonna look really cool when I'm finished with this, I'm kinda glad it's almost over because a lot of the times I forget which streets I need to run still. I have to stop and look at my phone instead of just being able to turn my brain off and run like normal. So it'll be nice when this is over and I can just go back to running like normal. I'm on my last street now. Kind of crazy how fast this went. I think this is my 11th or 12th run to complete all the streets, so it didn't take me very long. I will say, it's 30 degrees today. It feels hot. I'm sweating like crazy. 2 days ago when I ran, I felt like -3. So 30 feels like a damn heat wave. Final stretch. Well, I'm terrible at estimating distance apparently, because that was only 2.75 miles. I thought it would be around 4, but that's all right. I'm gonna run back to the truck and then I'll show you the map and what software I use to make the map and track all this. It's crazy that a 30-degree day could have me sweating like this, but I'm absolutely dying. That's how cold it's been. But Run Rushville, which I've been calling this, is officially done. It was a fun little project. If you've been running, I honestly suggest doing this. It's just fun, gives you a new goal, kind of keeps things interesting. What I used to track this was just an Apple Watch. This is like a Gen 3, it's nothing fancy at all. And then I use Strava to record all the runs on. So those individual runs are recorded in Strava, and you can track with the GPS on your watch, or you can just record a run in Strava. And then I use citystrides.com, and that is a free software that combines all of your Strava data and overlays it onto one map. So I'll put some screenshots of what that looks like on here to show you what the finalized map looks like. I think it's pretty neat. I saw a video of a guy doing it online and I thought I'd give it a shot. And so I will probably continue to do this. But this was easy for me to do because I live in a really small town. I've completed this in only 11 runs. And I'll put in the total stats and mileage in here when I add that all up. But this was just a fun project. And what I'm thinking I'm gonna do now is take a screenshot of that and maybe print it out as a canvas. Since it is my hometown, I think it'd be cool to have like a printout canvas to hang on my wall of all the streets I ran. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hello. Your friend. Hello. Let's go, Tyler! Three miles on the track today. Got a 1 mile warm up. Then I'm gonna do 400-meter laps as hard as I can, and then a 1 mile cool down. Gonna be focusing a lot more on speed work, trying to get a lot faster for the 5K. Lap 3 of the mile warm up. Feeling good, feeling good, feeling good, feeling good. 1 mile warm up done. Gonna do some 400-meter laps now. This is gonna suck, but oh well. Beautiful sunset. Pushing it tonight. Going for 5 miles. Tempo run. Today's one of those days. Sometimes when you're running, magical shit just happens and everything is firing on all cylinders. Right now is that moment. Going faster than I should be, but it feels perfect. Unreal sunset. You just gotta ride these highs when they happen. It's not always like this, but hey man, is it fun when it is? Stop 1 second right here. My brother's planting this field. As you can see, I was helping him earlier by stopping at my miles in. He's about to finish up anyways. Beautiful day. My gosh. End of day 3, soybean planting. Paul is finishing up the field here at the Legacy shop. Unbelievably beautiful evening. Spring, it feels like it's finally here. Paul out there in the tractor, sunset, fast mile. Gosh, just can't get enough of that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. There's something just so awesome about being outside and just pushing your body to its limits. And then every time you go and do it again, you realize it's adapted and you can push it even harder. And it's just fun. It kind of sucks, but it's like a love-hate relationship. It's painful, but you love it. Half mile left. Turn to burn. I'm locked in. 5 miles finished. Ended up at a 7:20 minute per mile pace, which is what I ran my most recent 10K in, but that is even better considering I just ran through a lot of hills and they are brutal. So the fact that I was able to push that pace for 5 miles has got to be like a new PR for me, and my legs feel fantastic right now. The progress of making speed gains is phenomenal, and I wish I would have been focusing more on getting faster a long time ago. But we live and we learn. Because before, I was just always so focused on building up my base and like going slow, you know, getting like zone 2 miles. The problem is, you're not really pushing your body to adapt. Yeah, you get a little bit better fitness, but in terms of speed, leg turnover, just like the pop that you feel in your legs, the springiness, you don't really get that unless you're like really pushing yourself in training and trying to get faster. And I'm realizing that very quickly. The other really cool thing is, unlike building muscle, which takes a long time, you progress fast. At least I am, in terms of speed and overall endurance. So that's pretty exciting, but that's gonna wrap up the 5 mile run. going down the hill now. Oh, it's much easier this way. But it's kind of hard to go somewhat slow, because if you lean forward, I think I'll be going too fast. I don't really want to eat shit on this gravel. This one's a long, slow build. It's almost easier if they're shorter overall distance, but steeper, because then you're just not doing it for as long. And this one's a grind though. Oh, it feels amazing in the sun shining through the trees. It's about 80 degrees, sunny. Oh, I really enjoy doing this. Meow. 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 Great.
OTD, shirt, Chicago Sports and Social, is in a basketball league. Shorts, Nike Outlet. Shoes, Heartbreak Hill, shout out.
Shirt, TJ Maxx. Shorts, Amazon. Shoes, Brooks. Hat, Sprints.
Sprints. Shoes, Heartbreak Hill. Shorts, sports bra, Aloe, Lulu. That's it.
Let's go, Amy!